West Valley Phoenix tonight, where our birds have traveled out to take the La Jolla Lobos on in their home opener. And typical Arizona weather tonight, it's below 110, Joel, so that means it's football time in Arizona. What do you think?
It's hot.
It's hot,
but
baby.
It's football time. Friday Night Lights.
And we are ready to go. We're going to have our national anthem here. See a few of the Chaparral faithful trickling in. It is about an hour and 10-minute drive across the valley to La Jolla, located in Avondale. Our birds coming with a record of 1 win and 1 loss. And La Jolla, their record 1 win, no losses, winning on the road last week at Maryville. The La Jolla Pep Band bring us our national anthem. So get back wherever you are in Birdland and sit back as our birds again have traveled across the valley. Most notable news for tonight's game, Joel, is that Jack Miller, the All-American quarterback candidate going to Ohio State, will not be playing tonight. He does have a sprained ACL, so it's going to be all about Brayton Silver stepping up. We saw a bit of him last week, see what he's capable of.
We're excited about Silver today.
Yes.
He's going to be starting, and definitely are excited to see what he's going to be made out of. Yep. It's finally time for him to step up and see what he's got here, Jay.
I think he got plenty of reps last week. He has a very strong arm. And of course, that means lion's share of the offense will be handled by Jared Williams, the running back position. The captains for tonight's toss for La Jolla, number 8, Miguel Vildavinos, number 7, Zachary Blackwood, number 26, we have an alphabetical roster. That would be Ricardo Ramirez, and number 1, Carlos Fernandez.
Carlos Fernandez.
For our birds, as always, the captain's Jack Miller, number 2, Cam Hightower, number 3, Brian Greger, and what you got lighting up your screen there, brother?
Nope. We're good.
That looks good. Yeah, there we go. And number 81, Tommy Christakos. Which Tommy is supposed to actually be back in a couple weeks when we play Saguaro at home. Next week is a bye for our birds. So important to win this one on the road, get healthy again next week, and hopefully have everybody back in 2 weeks against that school down the road in Hayden. The only person who might not be playing in 2 weeks would be Jack Helston, still suffering a little bit of a leg-knee problem. Hopefully get him back middle of the season. La Jolla has won the toss. Chaparral's going to receive. We're going to move left to right in your screen. That is north to south in this stadium. And we can see just a few sparse fans so far in the Chaparral sideline. But Joel, the good news for us, we're in an air-conditioned press box, brother. What do you think, man?
It's not bad, man.
Yeah,
it's always nice to be able to not be upstairs in the hot heat, but once that sun settles down, it's always nice.
Yes.
So.
Plus, last week we had some great shots, the mountains and some of the desert colors and everything from Desert Mountain.
Oh, yeah. It was beautiful scenes out there.
But speaking of last week, the Chaparral Ball Club coming on a very convincing win last week, 48-0 at Desert Mountain, shutting down and absolutely stopping Desert Mountain after having dropped the season opener 44-21 to Chandler Hamilton at home. So good to see the rebound last week. And what do you look for tonight? If you don't have your starting quarterback in there, what do you think they might do? Change the offense at all, or just run the normal set with Silver?
I think we're going to be running that ball quite a bit more there, Jay. So it should be pretty interesting to watch.
I think you're right. We'll see how it goes. La Jolla, as I mentioned, opened up their season last week at Maryville with a 48-0 win. The Lobos, home opener. They have a good tradition here. And I'm sure throughout out that telecast. My partner here will get us a big shot of Lobo Joe. You got him on the camera? Let's get him in there. You got some fan favorites right there. Talk to some of the press box announcers. He has been coming to every game ever since his school opened up 18 years ago. Pumping those balloons. You know, that's a high school pageant. That's what it's all about right there, my friend. I love it.
Lobo Joe.
Lobo Joe.
He actually had like a lobo on his head earlier. I don't know what that was, but he had a lobo on his head, so that was pretty good.
So he picked it up later in the broadcast, huh?
Yeah.
Good to see you. All right, back deep for the Birds. Number 3, Capri Hamilton. And looks like also back deep is Sean Parker. The roster we've been given for the La Jolla Ball Club is alphabetical, so I'll do my best to get those names out to you as soon as I can. And we'll go the names and numbers. So sit back wherever you are in Birdland and let's get ready for some Friday night football as our Birds take on the Lobos here in Avondale, Arizona.
Let's play some Firebird football.
Go, baby.
Thank you all for tuning in.
Not much breeze out there tonight. Again, typical early fall, late summer weather here in the Valley of the Heat. It's going to be a short kick. It's going to be fielded very well. Parker's got it, looking for some running room. Right down about the 23-yard line. Tackled by number 1, Carlos Fernandez. I'm going to have you say it. Because
Carlos
you're
Fernandez.
the man. He's one of the captains.
That's good.
You can roll that stuff, brother.
All right, man. Yeah, sometimes that Latin, what do they call it? Accent.
Yes. Latino accent?
A Latino accent.
Latino accent. This I'm a gringo. That's why we go together so well, man. J and J, it's all good. So Silbor at the helm, stepping in for the injured Jack Miller. Jared Williams right behind him. Jared running to his right. Not any running room there. Number 26 on the tackle for the La Jolla Ball Club. That is Ricardo Ramirez.
Ricardo Ramirez. All right.
I'm just going to give you the thing. Any kind of Hispanic name?
I know, right?
I got that fat tongue. A loss of 1 on that one. Silbor rolling to his left. Fires, has a man over his intended receiver. Intended for Max Minor, too high. Let's bring up a 3rd and 11. And I'm sure opening night for La Jolla here, coming off the big road win. Good turnout. You know they're going to be jacked up with a very highly rated ball club with the Firebirds coming into town. Last year we played at Chaparral, the Birds winning by a score of 69-21. So it was a tough travel for La Jolla. Of course, the Birds just wanting to stay healthy, get the win, and get the bye week next week. Silbor dropping all kinds of time. Fires has a man wide open. Pass is caught this time. Looks like Max Minor again is a target. Up to that 37-yard line. Good reception there. Good for Firebirds.
First down.
All right.
All right, here we go. Here we go, Jay. That ball's starting to fly.
I like your flying Firebirds. That's a good
I
call.
like the flying Firebirds, too.
Twins near side shown. Williams off the right tackle. Nice first down run. Good positive yards up to about the 42-yard line. It's going to make it 2nd down, and depending on the spot, we're going to go with 2nd and 6 here for our Birds. The Biggies, who's up front for our Birds making it happen? At center, Brian Greger, number 51. Right guard, TJ Ritter, number 70. Right tackle, number 78, Ethan Lay. Left tackle, Mason Osborne. And left guard, Sardar Aziz. Silbor fakes it this time, running room. Nice job. Lowers his hat. Appears to be another first down for our Birds. Let's make it a Firebirds.
First down. Looks like he just barely got through, but he got through.
I think anyway we can get up to the 49-yard line. It's a nice job by Brayton. You were telling us a couple weeks ago about Brayton. You saw him last year at the freshman ball club. And
Freshman,
how posed he was and everything.
He was, very controlling. He had a great arm. He had really good awareness of, the defense. So it was very nice to see there, Jay.
I'm glad to see the poise that this young man's already showing. He already got some varsity action, and Silbor drops again, wide open. Pass complete, high tackle. Wes Mason, what appears to be another first down.
And it does look like it's another Firebirds.
First down, baby.
There you go.
Move those
There you
sticks
go.
inside the 40 down to the 39. A little bit of a high tackle, but no hanky on the field. That was one thing that plagued the Birds last week. Several penalties. You know, kind of had to clean it up. And that's one thing that Coach Barnes talked about today. And the coach's corner was really trying to just continue to not have as many penalties, the procedural type things.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, definitely. They did have quite a bit of penalties last week there, Jay.
Silver drops all kinds of time. Looks like he hit the umpire back there. Intended for minor. Well, the referee, right?
Well, referee was right in the way there.
Yeah. Right in the passing lane, man. Get out of the way.
Exactly. Get out of the way.
So 2nd and 10. Minor was there, too. He had to step on the defender, but that one drops the turf. 9:43 remaining in the first. Opening possession for our Birds on the road here at La Jolla. See a few more of the Firebirds faithful across the way, meandering in. Williams, nice running, bounces the outside. Jared down the near sideline. Will be driven out of bounds about the 14-yard line or so. Williams showing that great speed he has and power. You've talked about that before. You know, what a great combination he has.
He's a heavy running back. You need more than one person to take him down there, Jay.
Like what you said last week about how thick he is, like the waist down, man.
Oh, yeah.
He's big time thick.
And he keeps them, those legs keep going and going. Look at him go.
Look, there's Jarrett this time. Touchdown, Birds.
And it's good.
Yeah.
There it is. There's a sign.
All right. The 13-yard line. Jared Williams bounces in at the 9:29 mark, I should say. So nice job, play calls, mixing up the run with the pass. So Williams off the right side in the end zone. Puts the Birds on the board first at 6-0 here.
That's right. Here we go, man. We got to get that momentum going. I'm always about momentum, Jay. So that's a great way to start.
Aiden Ziegler on to attempt the PAT. His kick is up, and it is perfect. So first drive, very positive for our Birds right out of the chute. Putting 7 on the scoreboard. As always, love to give some nice shout-outs to our sponsors and our headline sponsor, the Fairmont Princess. A very special thank you to our family and friends at the Fairmont Princess for their scoreboard sponsorship. Take advantage of the 5-diamond luxury hotel, the TPC Stadium course, or the award-winning Well and Being top-ranked spa. Also, proud sponsoring from the La Hacienda Restaurant, Toro Latin Restaurant and Rum Bar, and Bourbon Steak Restaurant. And I know we're on the road, partner, but if we were at home, we'd be in that Jimmy John's press box. Gotta give to Jimmy John's, our major sponsor at press box. We appreciate what they give to us every year.
I don't know if Jimmy John's is with us anymore there, Jay.
Well, the signs were up the first game. To take them down? Okay, we'll talk later.
We'll talk later about that one, but I'm not sure yet.
All right. Okay. To be continued.
Well, yeah, there's a big story behind that, but we'll just leave that for later.
All right.
Let's watch some football here.
All right. All right. Ball's going to be caught at the 20-yard line. Flock of Firebirds right there bringing down the Avondale runner. Forget his name. A little bit delayed giving you the Avondale players' names. I apologize for that. It's like Ezell Stevens returning that one for the Lobos. Ball's going to be at the 27-yard line. First down. At quarterback, number 8, Miguel Valdivinos. And look at number 7 out there. I told you this is a man-child. He's one of the captains. He is a huge man. Right to Valdivinos' left in the backfield, Zachary Blackwood. That dude is all big. Valdivinos fires. Pass is going to be caught. Nice defensive coverage right there. Nice stop and made it late. Looks like Jackson Knight is in the lineup. Possibly not played tonight, but nice wrapping up tackle by Jackson. Short gain of 3, bringing up a 2nd and 7. Lobos showing twins left and right. Valdivinos in the gun. Got that big man-child Blackwood right next to him. Drops, will be flushed, fires, sidearm. Oh, nice ball, a little bit high, up to safety position. Ben Edelblu, baby. Made him feel that one. You know, Ben came back last week. We talked about his energy and his passion. You can just feel it on the field. Huh?
Yeah, he definitely brings a big team leader, qualities, and he definitely expresses it out there, and everybody feeds off of that there, Jay. So it's always nice.
Raw emotions, good to see. So the Birds looking to blitz, and they do. Valdivinos fires off his right foot, has a man wide open on the far sideline. Cam Hightower is deployed defensively, and looks like, is it number 2 for number 5?
Number 9.
Number 9. All right, there on reception. That would be Dwight Williams on reception for the Lobos.
Great catch over the top.
Yeah, well designed play there. Ball at the 39. Valdivinos fires, kind of sidearmed, a little too tall this time. Pass intended that time for Zell Stevens. Second and 10 at the 38.
I do want to let all our viewers know I will put the time score up here every time out. Just give you a little bit more football.
You like it. Valdivinos slings again. Stevens on the slant to be brought down by Edelblut. Down about the 12-yard line. But Valdivinos, not a true drop back, or he kind of three-quarter arms that ball, but very accurate right in there. And so La Jolla looking to respond and answer here. Ball at the 14-yard line. The Lobos on the move. Valdivinos fires, has a man. Pass is complete, looking for some running room. Right down to about the 7-yard line there. Depending on the spot, looks like they're about 3 or 4 yards short here. We go to 2nd and 3, ball at the 7-yard line. A little tempo being shown by La Jolla. Scored 48 last week. Looks like they could push it down the field and push the pace. Rolling, firing, short of his intended receiver. Jackson Knight defensively for our Birds. Also Connor Hickey in the area. That pass intended for Dwight Williams, number 9 for the Lobos. 3rd and 3. Let's see if the Birds can keep out of the end zone here. At least have an attempt at the field goal if they don't possibly go for the 4th down.
Let's keep it down to 3 there, Jay.
Get that defensive win at this point, right?
That's right.
Valdivinos rolls, fires into double coverage. Knight defensively, too tall. Pass intended for number 11. And that is got a hanky on the field. We'll check that out. And number 11 is Israel. Can you pronounce this one for me, brother?
Israel.
Itzralde? Itzralde?
Giralde.
All right.
Yeah, that's a tough one there.
I'm just going to go with Israel. Keep it safe.
First name's good enough for me, Jay.
Yeah, it works. So no flag on the penalty. 4th and 3, and the Lobos are going to go for it here. Ball at the 7-yard line. Let's see what they dial up. Valdivinos fires, has a man out there. Looks like it's going to be picked off in the end zone.
Who's that?
Interception. Tough to see exactly. I can't quite get a number with it.
Number 4.
Number 4, Ryan Alderman defensively for our Birds. Thank you, partner. So Alderman stepping in the passing lane, and like you just said, great job keeping out of the end zone plus the turnover. Let's go Birds.
Nice, that's right.
All right,
Nice
job.
takeover. Right at the end zone. Couldn't come at a better time there, Jay.
So ball at the 20-yard line. First set of offensive downs very productive with the run and the pass, mixing it up very nicely. And Alderman stepping the passing lane. First turnover of the evening. I'll mark that one down to 7:14 mark. So a little pick.
All right, here we go. First down, Firebirds.
Williams, as whistles blow out there. What do you guys? We got timeout La Jolla defensively, which means, of course, we can give a little love to our sponsors, like we love to do, like Johnny Springfield in the house again. Anything you want to hear? Let's go, Firebirds! I hate to tell you, I can tell you what you had for dinner, but that's all right. It smells.
Is it one of our sponsors?
Yes, he is one of our sponsors. That's our one and only John
Do you
Springfield.
smell one of our sponsors in his breath?
I know I smell Raising Cane's on his voice. That's what it was, Raising Cane's. How'd you know that, man?
Yeah.
They're the official chicken. There's a Raising Cane's right across the street here that you went to for pregame. Thanks, Johnny.
Yeah.
I love that, man. They're also one of our Booster Club Lounge sponsors, so timing is everything. I get a little bit of the flavor, get a little bit of the breath. I get the perfect for Raising Cane's. That's absolutely good stuff, dude.
Yeah.
So Lerner and Rowe, also, if you're in a wreck, need a check, we will fight hard to get you all the money you deserve. They're a long-standing, proud sponsor of the Chaparral Firebird football program. And this morning's quarterback corner, Wyatt Flour Bread Company, once again giving us a great breakfast. They are a long-standing, proud sponsor, and they give us those great breakfasts every week. Love the Wild. So 1st and 10, ball at the 20-yard line. Williams hunting, pecking, breaking the secondary, breaks one tackle. That's the 30, the 35, 37-yard line. What you talked about, partner, he is a load to bring down, man. That dude just bounced off him. There's no way one guy's going to bring him on down.
As you can see, he broke 2 tackles, and finally the third guy finally got him. But he was already running out of bounds, so great run. Great run.
Yeah, gain, we're going to call that 18 on that one for Jared. It's exactly what you talked about, partner. Possibly going to concentrate that ground game, take a little bit of that pressure off of Silbor. Want to establish it. Williams in, maybe get extra few carries, mix it up, see what we can do.
And another Firebirds.
First down.
That's right.
Silbor pulls, rolls to his left, fires as a man underneath.
Oh,
Max Minor, a very catchable ball there. I think I heard a few footsteps in that one, right in his hand. So
yeah.
What's that diamond you talk about?
Diamond, man. You got to put out that diamond.
Give our viewers that visual over the phone or over the mic. I should say. Tell us what you got going on.
The diamond. You put up the diamond. Make sure you make sure you grab that ball, tuck it in, and run. Seems like he wanted to catch it with his shoulder pads. Bounced right off of there.
Easy to have that happen.
That's
contact.
right.
We got a hanky on that one.
Some movement up in the front.
Yep. Look at a little procedure. Happy feet. That's one of the things, again, coaches really want to try and clean up this week is the procedural penalty from last week. It's going to move them back 5 yards. 6:58 remaining in the first. Our Birds up 7-0. And 2nd and 15 upcoming. How many graphics you got up there? You got the clock. You got the time. We're getting there, man. I like it. No better camera operator, color man in the business. And Wojo's in the house. Got to get up to Wojo. What's going on, brother? Another day, another holler. All right, Silbor dropping. Fires, has man wide open. Minor again. Max, good run after catch on that, at least 5 yards, dragging a couple of Lobos defenders with him.
And another Firebirds.
First down.
All right, there we go.
Into Lobos territory. It's a nice job by the Birds there. Max Minor, the leading receiver for the ball club coming into tonight's game.
So what they need to do now is go down and score. Make that turnover. Get some points out over that turnover.
Jared off the left side, good push on the left side of the, went down about the 45-yard line. So a gain of 5 on that one, bring up a 2nd and 5 upcoming. Ball spotted right at the 45. You heard us talk about Wojo before. He is one of our IT gurus along with John Springfield. The bookend IT boys, something like that. They'll answer anything. Jared bouncing, dancing.
Ooh.
Nice, down inside the 40-yard line. Check that. That was Diego Echeverria. His first carry of the evening. Gives the Firebirds another first down.
All right, there we go.
His first carry. Very productive in the secondary. Good change-up back for our Birds.
Yeah, we saw Diego in last week, and he did really good too, man. So, gotta watch out for that Echeverria.
He's lightning quick. Silbor launches, has a man. Max Minor, the target. Overthrows it. Almost picked off. But not able to hang on to that, thank goodness. Hitting the turf and having the ball drop out of his hands. Alfred Jordan defensively for the La Jolla Ball Club.
That was close.
Yeah, too much air by Brayton on that one. led Max too much. It was a good post pattern, but just overthrew that one. Thank goodness for the Birds. Dropped that one and the ball fell incomplete. So 2nd and 10, ball at the 38 for our Birds. On the march again and looking for second points here in the first quarter. Echeverria, Etch, looking towards daylight. Look at him move down to the 15.
I'm telling you, man. Did you see that?
He is quickly outside bouncing. Hanky flies, all kinds of flies. Man, what is all that? If you got a sideline warning, I would bet.
Oh, is that what it is?
It appears to be, but I see the head linesman down here. Yeah, he's indicating sideline warning. So first one against La Jolla. No penalty, it's just a warning. So Etch breaks in the secondary, bounces down to about the 12-yard line. Make that the 15-yard line. Another flag flies. The head linesman maybe get a little bit of lip service over there. Now he's going to talk to the referee and sort this one out. I'm just thinking that dude is hot, man. Let's get a hot hanky out of his pocket.
Yeah.
Let's air that baby out and get it on the green.
Hey, he put some hang time on that bad boy.
He's got that lead ball at the end, man. Threw it up in the air, see it come down like a parachute.
Yeah.
Waters and beer for the whole team.
Zebra straight dead ball against La Jolla. I think it's defensive substitution. I think it's 12 men on the field. It appears to be the case. It's going to be halfway to the goal line.
Wow.
So it's going to be basically 7.5. No, they'll knock it off 10 yards.
Oh, no.
First down, goal to go for the Birds. 51.7 remaining here in the first quarter. Ball spotted about the 7.5-yard line. They're halfway to the goal on that one. So Birds looking to punch it again here in the first quarter. Coach Brent Barnes plays coming up the sideline. So far, Brayton Silver has handled that offense very, very well.
He's doing a great job there.
Game management, brother.
Yep, definitely.
Under the circumstances on the road.
It's always nice to have a good, strong quarterback backing up Jack, you know.
Exactly.
It's always nice, so.
It makes a big time difference.
It sure does.
Williams back in the backfield. Jared gets the handoff, dances down inside the 5-yard line, about the 2.
Ooh,
You stop
almost.
right.
Right there.
That is a second and ball. Check that. First down and goal to go. Flags fly this time. I don't think the offensive line was set, but the early indications against La Jolla.
Wow. How about that, huh?
We'll take that.
Take it to the half-yard line.
I'll take it there. So the length of a football approximately for our Birds. Already up 7-0 with 45.1 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. Look for Williams to get the ball again. And he does. Off the right tackle, lowers his hat. No indication yet.
There it is.
Touchdown Birds! All right, officially a 1-yard touchdown run for Jared Williams at the 4:39 mark. So a 2 for Jared. Again, Party, you nailed it. Talk about utilizing him. And 2 scores in so far in the first quarter. On attempt the PAT, Aiden Ziegler. Edelblut the holder. Ziegler's done a very admirable job stepping in for Tommy Christakos, the All-American wide receiver kicker who's going to California.
And it's good.
And it is good. So 14-0 Birds up here, which gives us time to give another shout out. And this one is to our favorite pregame location. That is the Modern Oyster and Chop House. They're a brand new sponsor. Randy and crew over there does a nice job hosting us every week. And being on the road, I know there weren't quite as many people, but one of the things I highlighted this last week is they give back 10% of the overall sales to our program, man. That's awesome.
It's always nice to be, for those restaurants to contribute back to the program, man. It's definitely nice, so that's why we go out and have dinner and lunch over at those locations.
Yep, support them. You're absolutely right on. So nice job by the Birds. 14-0 here with Ziegler set to kick it away. So we can get the deep men for La Jolla out in the air for you. Number 3, Israel Stevens, and number 9, Dwight Williams. Good to the short kick to be handled by Williams. 20-yard line by 30. Runs in his own man, and we brought down about the 29-yard line where the Lobos will set up shop there. Lobos, first time they had the ball, took it the length of field before being intercepted in the end zone. Valdivinos picked off by Ryan Elderman, and then the Birds taking that all the way length of field, like you talked about, like to capitalize that turnover, baby. And
There's a couple close calls also, so we should see a few of those in this game today, Jay.
So Valdivinos now standing at his own 25, surveying the defense. Twins left and right. Blitz up the A-gap, launches one, got a man out there into double coverage. Wow. A go route.
Double coverage. How about that? They were right on him, too.
Yep. Jackson and Hightower defensively for our Birds. Didn't let him get out past that defensively. That was intended for Carlos Fernandez.
Fernandez.
All night.
Sí, señor.
Yes. Oh, pass. Oh. You see that one coming. Hightower, nice job defensively. Wrapping up the Lobo. Was brought in by Alfred Jordan to bring up a 3rd down and 9 for the Lobos.
All right, here we go. One
See
more.
what they do defensively. The 14-year-old right in the middle of your screen defensive, number 44. Pass is complete. Nice route. That route has been open. Ooh, nice tackle. Finally, Balducci bringing him down. Israel, that is a first down for the Lobos, but Balducci lowering it on him. But not until the Lobos go into Birds territory, the 46-yard line.
Let's go, Israel!
Again, tempo shown by the Lobos offense all night. They could try and run this up-tempo offense. Pass complete. Breaks one tackle.
Nice completion there.
Down about the 40-yard line. Alfred Jordan on the reception for the Lobos.
Number 2, Alfred
It's
Jordan.
not quick release there by Valdivino.
Yeah, he's really side slinger, but he gets it.
He's
pretty
getting it out
accurate.
there quick, yeah.
Yes, he is. Valdivinos drops again. Again, Jordan wrapped up at first down.
First down.
Jacob Franz defensively for our Birds that move the sticks for La Jolla. A lot of fight in this offense. This could be a high-scoring affair, brother. This place is shaping up here.
Hey, they have to score first there, Jay. Remember, right now they were down on their end zone, and what happened?
We took it all the way back.
That's
I
right.
like it. Go route. Hightower defensively. All over. Good defensive coverage by Cam. Pass intended for Israel Utralde.
That's the same one, Israel.
I'm going with it, man.
Yeah. Uralde. Uralde.
Utralde.
Uralde.
Utralde.
Israel Uralde. All right, here we go. Second down.
I'm getting my Spanish lesson tonight, folks.
There. You'll be able to roll your arms before the end of the night.
And Enyes. Pass is complete down inside the 30-yard line. Thank God for my wife who's Mexican, man. She can do it all.
Oh, really? There you go.
Yeah.
She
And a
speaks
blue
Spanish?
defensively. Habla español. Más o menos.
Un poquito.
Un poquito.
Un poquito.
When in Mexico, we can make it work. All right, so at the back of the ball game, the 29-yard line, 3rd and 4 upcoming for the Lobos. Pistol shown this time offensively. And Twins left and right. Draw play. Nice job defensively. Number 44, Anthony Lucas, stopping him up. He could have Rambled for a while. See that Joy Balducci, a little slow to get up, but he's okay. They are right near the sticks, brother, and they're going to go for it on 4th, and I'm going to call it inches. Birds showing blitz, and they do come. That's going to be too tall. Franz defensively for the Birds. They had a man out there, but just overthrew him against the sideline. Stevens, the intended receiver. We're on 11. 2nd and 11 upcoming. You can hear that student spirit out there, man.
Yeah.
We're right in the middle of the student section, right in the press box.
Yeah.
Towards the end zone. Looks like it could be a touchdown. And it is. At the 103 mark.
Well, it looked like he fell and the ball slipped out, but he still called it a touchdown.
I got you. Just replay.
Did you see that?
I
Yeah,
did
did you see that? That ball was on the floor, and then he pulled his hands out and he grabbed the ball.
It looked to me like it came out. Wow. Instant replay here. So there could be a little bit of sportsmanship. Some West Side officials will not sign anything, whatever. The AIA assigns everything. So the Lobos do get on the board at the 103 mark, cutting into the lead, 14-6. PAT upcoming. Rhodes kick is out. It is good. So cuts the Birds lead at 14-7. Which of course gives me time, partner, to give some more love to some of our great sponsors. Blue Cross Blue Shield, they're a proud new scoreboard sponsor of the Chaparral Firebird. They say, let's go Birds. And also Rocket Protein. Rocket Protein is a proud sponsor of the Chaparral Firebirds, as the perfect way to refuel after practices and competitions. Rocket Protein is the protein milk beverage that gives you the fuel your muscles need to thrive. Rocket Protein would like to wish the Firebirds good luck. Be your best with great tasting Shamrock Rocket Protein. So the Lobos answer. Very entertaining first quarter here. Birds up 14-7. What they choose to do here. Up tempo being shown by the Lobos, and they are, I bet they're averaging a snap by every 15-20 seconds, partner. That's pretty good for high school football.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's fast tempo ball, I'll tell you that right now. We're still in the first quarter, and there's already 21 points up. So this should be a pretty good game.
Let's keep our offense in sync. It looks good.
That's
All
right.
right, back again. Hamilton and Parker to receive the kick. Parker, your near side of your screen. Trying to see if any breeze is picked up here. Not much, dude. No breeze at all to speak of.
Are you telling me that you're not feeling that nice cold AC back there?
I'm level out my neck, man. Short kick is going to be bounced off a couple of Birds. Finally covered up by hard-hitting Jack Whitten. Bounced off of Parker Smith's hands before Jack was able to save that one for the Birds. Save their biscuits, I like to say. So the ball's going to be about the 36-yard line for the Birds with 58.5 remaining in the first. And the Birds up 14-7. So Silver's did a nice job engineering 2 scoring drives so far. Jared Williams, 2 touchdown runs early on. One from 13 and then a second touchdown run from 1 yard out.
And they're just opening up their playbook there, Jay.
Amen, brother.
Here we go. They start flying again.
Williams pecking. Not much there. Trying to dance outside. No gain on that one. Bring up a second and 10. Ball be spotted right here. See if they can get off one more play in their first quarter. Yeah, talking about those biggies up front. Done a nice job clearing the hole so far with Gregor, Ritter, Osborne, Lee, and Aziz. Absolutely creating some nice holes offensively. Twins near and far. A little bit early, but they didn't call it. Pass is going to be complete. Christian Cervantes. Nice job by Christian.
Another Firebirds.
First down, baby.
All right, here we go.
Nice job. Christian's first catch unofficially of the season, so glad to see that young man getting some stats for the year.
That ball is
10
definitely being
seconds
spread around.
Nice job by Sobor distributing so far. Williams' last play of the quarter punches his way into Lobos territory, just drags the ball. Man. What do you think, 5-6 yards after contact?
Yeah, huh?
Yeah, he just kept on driving. So Jay and Joel with you here from Avondale, and the Birds up 14-7 after one quarter. So who else can get some love to as far as being great sponsors? Jets Pizza. They're the official snack bar pizza. So in 2 weeks, folks, when we take on that school from Hayden at Chaparral Stadium, and man, Joel, that place is going to be sold out for that one.
Yeah, it's going to be a packed house.
Packed house. I was looking at they call it the open division for the 8 teams that qualify for that playoffs, and coming into this week's games, Saguaro was ranked number 1.
Really?
Yeah, they did lose. When I was in San Diego, they lost to a powerhouse over there, Cathedral Catholic. They lost 18-15. But Saguaro was even rated ahead of Centennial, rated ahead of Chandler. So they're just loaded again. So folks, you do not want to miss that game at Chappaqua in 2 weeks.
Wow.
Take down those Saber kids.
So it's a powerhouse over in San Diego, huh?
Yeah, Cathedral Catholic. It's in Del Mar.
Cathedral
Catholic. Yeah.
Okay.
It's where the 3 years ago the Birds played there in the Brothers in Arms Classic.
Yeah.
We took on the San Diego Helix Ball Club, and we upset them when Conrad Hamilton was the head coach. We beat them 22-16, I believe was the score. And Helix has a couple alumni by the name of Reggie Bush, and this guy, the quarterback by the name of Alex Smith. It's a couple of pretty good NFL players that come out of Helix.
They're all right.
Not bad.
Not bad, not bad.
So the Birds turning around here in the second quarter, going to be going towards the north end zone. Good power running again by Williams for another Birds.
First down.
Yes.
I like the combination they're doing. Throw, run, throw. I mean, it's great. You have to be diverse in that offense so you can actually move the ball. And as you can see, all these first downs, it's always good for them.
Plus, you can just see that offensive line also growing together, becoming more congealed as a one unit, which is what they want to have.
Definitely.
Silver Fires has a man. And nice tackle defensive by the Lobos. Pass is complete to Wes Mason. Jordan defensively for the Lobos. A short gain of about 1 and on 3. Yeah, 3 or spot 4. So 2nd and 6 upcoming at the 35. Pistol formation. Williams off the left side. Nice job bouncing outside. Look how strong he is, man. Ooh, Jersey's not going to bring him down.
Yeah. He drug him like 5 yards there.
Just keep those legs moving.
Yep, that's all he does. He keeps driving. He keeps driving. He ain't going to stop.
We're real excited about him, the junior. Starting to get some really good D1 looks. We'll see what comes his way by the end of this year and next year. Ball at the 25, another first down.
Firebirds, first down. There you go. I was going to say. I was waiting.
Silver Fires, a little miscommunication there. Closest Firebird in the area was Cervantes. That was intended for him. There's a post route on the outside, minor, but I think that was intended for Cervantes. So it brings up a 2nd and 10 with 10:58 remaining in the half. To your point, the Birds did a nice job mixing up the plays and runs, keeping that La Jolla defense off balance. Don't know exactly what's going to be coming next. And it looks like Etch is going to get the ball this time. Etch, speaking of Latino and Hispanic, Echeverria.
Yes. And I know that his family's watching out there, so thank you for watching in, guys. I know that Christina asked me, are you guys going to be filming? I'm like, of course we're going to be filming.
Is Christine, is that his mom?
Yes.
All right, love that.
So
thanks, Christine. Thanks for supporting us.
thank you all out there. If you guys hear us, go Birds.
Share the word. So 3rd and 3 upcoming for our boys. Etch again off the right side, looking for the first down. He has it. Bounces down to about the 10. He is so quick.
Yes, he is.
depending on the spot, could be a first and goal to go upcoming.
He's small, so he'll crawl right through there, and you won't even see him. He's gone.
Does a nice job bouncing through the A-B gap and just heads towards daylight. So first at the 10-yard line now. Birds knocking on the door again here. Good drive. Good time-consuming drive. Looks like the Lobos broke the neutral zone, but no flag flying on that one. Super hands again. They're going to be stacked up. Nothing there. Big defensive stop. Something with the number on that one for you. Brian Torrido defensively for the Lobos.
Toribio. Wow, you definitely have a job tonight, man. Trying to get all his names going.
That's why I got you with it, partner.
There you go. All right, I'll help you out.
I need lots of help. That's a whole different story. 9 minutes, 10 seconds remaining. Birds with a 2nd and 10. And I'm going to talk this one over. I want to make sure we get this play right. Boy, very smart. So another one of our proud sponsors, the WM Grace Companies and Moscone's, one of my personal favorites. And I know a lot of the coaches go here after the game. That's Zips Sports Grill. They're the official Booster Club kickoff lunch and long-standing proud sponsor of the Chaparral Firebird football program. So what do you think, Joel? You got 2nd and 10. We just tried something up the middle. You going to try some kind of a skinny post or something like that, or what are you going to do?
A little sweep.
A sweep, all right.
A little to the left. Or they can just, run a little bubble route to get on the outside.
I look for Silver maybe to roll to his left or his right, and maybe like an RPO option or something like that to see what they're going to do.
Like I said, they're opening up that playbook there.
Yeah, great point, because especially since week 1, you're seeing different plays being added each week as the offensive line gels, as more confidence is coming on the offensive side of the ball. And I can't wait to get Tommy Christakis back technically week 5 against that school from Hayden.
That should be good. He'll be coming in. We're going to be throwing some dimes.
Yes.
All day, and hopefully, surprise everybody.
Very sure-handed receiver will only add more offensive firepower to the Birds. Silver fires. There's a man
Wide
out
open.
there. And
There it is.
touchdown
Touchdown.
Birds! This is Capri
He was
Hamilton.
wide open. Did you see that?
Yes.
Blown coverage.
It's incomplete?
That'll bring up 3rd down.
Oh, pass is incomplete.
Really?
So we're, no.
No, it's a
It's a
touchdown.
touchdown.
Oh, was it touchdown?
We got a personal foul afterwards
Yes.
against La Jolla. Okay.
So it was a
it's touchdown.
touchdown.
Yep. So
Yeah.
10-yard touchdown pass from Silver to Hamilton. Good job by Capri. Like you said, there wasn't anybody around him at all. Hamilton, 10-yard touchdown strike. So roughing the passer is the hanky on the field. Of the 2nd quarter. Ziegler on for the PAT. Ben, high snap, handles it well though. And it is good, so 21-7.
21-7, all
Good job by
right.
Ziegler. That was a well-designed play.
Another drive, another touchdown there, Jay.
To the corner of the end zone. 3 offensive sets of downs and 3 touchdowns, partner.
Yes, it's been an exciting offensive battle today.
Mr. Springfield in the house, you got something you want to share with our listeners?
Springfield?
I want to know what Mr. Sanchez is drinking.
This is
He wanted to know what I'm drinking.
we're drinking agua fria.
There you go, agua fria. That's it.
Yeah, I know there's more than water.
This is a PG broadcast.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Nothing but agua fria.
8:59 remaining in the first half. Birds up 21-7. And good offensive set of downs. La Jolla, I know, bouncing back with the up-tempo offense they feature. They're really snapping the ball quickly.
You know, if they read that quarterback right, I might see a pick, maybe even a pick six there, Jay. So I'm excited to see this.
Yeah, they had a couple times you could tell the DBs were starting to lead those.
Oh yeah, yep, he's giving them up. He's giving them up. Hopefully the defense is starting to pick up on his reads, and they can capitalize on that.
I don't see him looking off any of the second or third receivers, just locking as primary one.
Right.
Great point. So Ziegler again keys it up. Pooch kick again. He fielded at the 15. Come this way, 20. Good job defensively by Franz. And also Etch on the tackle at the 8:51 mark. So La Jolla will set it up again. The up-tempo offense we talked about with junior quarterback Miguel Valdivinos. The side slinger, very active with that style. Haven't talked much about the Birds' defense, only giving up 7 points so far. Big number 44, Anthony Lucas in the middle. Also number 52, Jace Jorgensen out there for your Birds. Valdivinos fires downfield, overthrows the intended receiver. Nobody in the general area.
Incomplete pass.
So who else we have defensive out there for our Birds right now? Third down lineman, Cameron D'Souza, number 53. The Birds will quite often run a 3-5 defensive front and try and keep as many of those guys fresh as they can. Bring up a 2nd and 10 here. Twins again, left to right. Birds show pressure. And they come. Fires. Oh, let's go.
Woo!
Baby.
What did I tell you, man?
Yeah,
Almost.
Right Connor Hickey right there, off his hands. He was in the route, like you said, jumped the route.
Yep. You know, his throwing reminds me of Beyond Hyun Kim with the sidearm.
Oh, yeah.
His sidearm.
The Frisbee slider man, yeah. Young Kim. I like
Remember
him.
that guy?
I do, man.
Beyond Hyun Kim.
He's on the 2001 World Series champion ball.
Yeah, that's right.
He was a closer. Now he's over in Korea making money.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Valdivinos.
Showing kids how to play ball.
They love it. Nice tackle across the way. Connor Hickey defensively. Absolutely perfect tackle.
All right.
Bring up a 4th and 3, and let's see what La Jolla chooses to do here. It looks like the offense is staying on the field.
Going for
Here
it.
comes the punt team.
I was going to say, man, that's a risky one. I mean, they're at the 35-yard line.
I think they realize they haven't stopped the Birds' offense yet, though. So you give them a short field, but that is risky.
Yeah.
Risky business.
Hey,
Hightower.
but we got to watch out. Look what happened last week. They ran that fake punt.
Oh, yeah.
Fake punt that took them about 40 yards. So
That was a heck of a play.
yeah, that was that was a great play. So you always got to watch out there, Jay.
Speaking of, a couple of extra players checking in late for La Jolla. And who we got? We got delay a game or we got penalty? Yep, delay a game against the Lobos. And a couple late substitutions. Mark back 5 more yards. So Cam's going to move up to the Birds 40 to receive this punt. 7:45 remaining. Birds up 21-7. Looking good both offensively and defensively here. Lots of good reps for us.
That's right.
Listen, all week and next week, rest and heal, man. Nice.
Rest, heal, bye week, get that one out of the way.
A lot of game planning for the Sabercats. Cam standing at his 35. A very short punt to bounce in La Jolla territory. He gets a favorable bounce. At the 44-yard line, so great field position, a short field for the Birds with 7:36 remaining here in the first half.
You know, 25-yard punt there, Jay.
Yes, sir.
Got some hang time on it,
All
but
day.
didn't do much.
So what are you going to do next Friday night, brother? We got no football game to call. What's going to be in the Sanchez house? What's going on?
You know what? I'm taking it one day at a time right now.
All right.
It's a whole week away. We'll see. Maybe go out of town. I mean, we got to see what's going on.
Well, Michelle, I know you're listening out there, and again, a belated happy birthday. I understand that some sushi was the deal. Did you hook her up for a birthday?
It was nice, yes.
All right, you the man. Silver fires. Passes. Nice catch across the way. Capri Hamilton into Lobos territory. Capri's a little man, but good hands on him.
And here come the Birds.
They're flying again.
Oh,
The Lobos player goes down. Hopefully it's just cramping. Still awful hot here. Let's see, what do we got for
caliente.
temperature there? What do we got there? Muy caliente?
100 grados. It's 100 degrees.
100 de grados?
Grados.
De grados?
Grados, yes.
D-E-G-R-D-O-S?
G. Grados.
Grados.
G-R-A-D-O-S, yeah.
100 grados.
Grados.
I like it. By the end of the season, I'll be able to say a little bit.
Poquito, vas a poder hablar poquito español.
All I need to know is dos más cervezas, por favor. ¿Dónde está el baño? What else do I need? Anyway,
There you go.
all right, so ball at the 49-yard line. See, when I go to Mexico, I got my priorities straight.
There you go. ¿Cuánto cuesta?
The shop around ball boy, not Springfield, but the with a Gypsy refreshment program.
Springfield saying it?
He said,
I got him chirping
he
in
said
my ear, man.
we gotta give it up for the ball boy.
The ball boy. You gotta get the ball boy. Is that Max Springfield? Is that what it is?
Yeah, Max
The ball boy.
Springfield, one of our freshman players.
I like it. That's cool. We'll give him that love, baby. We'll give him that airtime you can. You know, it's not quite the double color broadcast we had last week. We had 2 and 3 color broadcasts last week. That was rarefied air for Birds fans. 7:19. I'm sorry, brother.
No, I was gonna say I'm gonna give a nice little shout out there to Mike. What's up, Mike? Thank you for shouting us out.
Jared Williams, nice job. He's been very patient running inside the 40, about the 35, 36-yard line. We don't have stats, but I'll bet he's over 100 yards in the first half.
Oh yeah, easy man. He's been just tearing them up, man.
That's good for
Tearing
the
up the
Firebirds.
yards. First down.
Yes, move those sticks. And good time controlling offense. And once again shown by the Birds. Folks, in case you haven't watched these live streaming games before, we will leave the camera on at halftime. We will not have our microphones on, but just to give us a break. It is raw, so anything that is said or happens, you will pick it up.
That's right.
One way or another. And nice job by Williams again to be closer to the first down. I call about 2nd and 3. Long 3. Ball at the 20, I think at the 31-yard line.
All right, and like I said, they're moving the ball really great there, Jay. So I like the momentum they have. Everything seems to be sinking in place. So
Yeah, Jared, once again, look at the patience. There was nothing there, absolutely nothing there, but reversed his field, just patiently waiting. Ends at what, 2-3 yard gain out of nothing. So nice job on him.
yep.
Those are the kind of plays we don't have replay. I'd like to be able to see that. He's just
Oh, they can definitely see. I'm trying to get as close as possible for our viewers out there. So
great job, Joel. Williams, another Firebird.
first down.
Move those sticks. That's
right.
A-gap again, very patiently. Keep talking about that all night long. It sounds like a broken record, but great job by him. Just following the biggies up front and doing a nice job. Off the right side, that's Ethan Lay and T.J. Ritter. We approach under 6 minutes remaining in the half. Rapidly played first half, 7:52 official local time, as the Sun Devils are playing out against the Sacramento State Hornets at home. Good ASU score out there. See what the Devils are doing. Have a quick story to tell about that one. Silmore going to fire. Has a man wide open out there. Overthrows the tender receiver, but nice little post pattern there. I should say flag route. Yeah, my story quickly is Sacramento State, a name you guys may be familiar with, Marquis Johnson, who played for Shap for a couple of years before transferring to the other school down the street, won his AI appeal last year. He's now playing for Sacramento State, so good for the young man. Another one of the Firebird alumni playing D1 of college ball. We got a 0-0 score. Thanks, brother.
Second quarter.
Second quarter for the Devils. Oh, we got daylight. We got touchdown, Jared Williams. 22-yard run.
He's making it look easy today, Jay.
Yes. Definitely going to track more offers. That kind of 22-yard run.
Got to have over 150 yards already.
I'm with you, man. 5:23. So a third touchdown run for Jared. Ziegler on for the PAT. And you know, the more offensive line just continues to pound where's on that defense. All the reps are getting out there.
That's
right.
right.
Wear them down.
Yep.
Ziegler's PAT is good at the 5:23 mark. So 28-7 Birds up here, and as my partner started to say before that touchdown run, the Devils and Sacramento State currently scoreless in Tempe. And then next week the Devils go on the road to face the Michigan State Spartans. So hopefully that true freshman quarterback Jaden Daniels can get more in sync in the second week PAT for him. But back to our game, so I give some more love to some of our sponsors. I already talked about Chick-fil-A. Love their waffle fries. They are so good. And the Doghouse at the Scottsdale Quarter, I mention this every week when we have our broadcast. They were the ones that fed the two teams for our scrimmage. Mesa and Desert Vista came in, and man, the spread they put on was outstanding. It's one of my favorite places in the quarter to get some good chow, baby. I like me some bratwurst.
Yeah, making me hungry over here, Jay.
I know, I'm sorry, it's all right.
I had a light lunch today, so I'm like hungry.
What'd you have for lunch?
I had I should have made me a sandwich, a ham sandwich.
Yeah, it sounds
a ham
good.
sandwich.
Ham
man.
on?
Whole wheat bread too.
Is ham on?
Jamón,
Ham
yes.
on?
Jamón con queso.
I had a bean burrito.
Un burrito. De frijoles.
Frijoles.
Yes.
They are not free for me.
They're not frijoles.
Number 2 for La Jolla, right up the middle. And good return. Alfred Jordan, that athlete's had a pretty good night. He brought down short of the 30-yard line, about the 29, with 5:14 remaining, and Birds up 28-7. Like to see that defense remain stout here, especially after that shutout last week. That's the most encouraging thing. Yeah, Silver's getting his reps. Williams is getting going offensive line. But the defense, the last couple weeks, brother.
They're doing a great job. And I got to tell you, Jay, you got a few of them out there that are still sophomores. And you got to give it to our JV team. They are also, an incredible defense, man. So
They're 2-0.
yes, undefeated. Yeah.
The Lobos this time, nice individual effort, spinning at about the 33-yard line. Jordan, the ball carrier, to bring up a 2nd and 4. Yeah, currently so far in the season, freshman squad is 1-1, JV 2-0, and our varsity squad is 1-1. We talked about it. Future is bright for our Birds. Biggest total numbers in the program in 10 years. And future under Barnes is bright. Let's do it.
The football program is amazing, man. It's better. I mean, it's amazing. It's definitely something to look forward to in the future.
No better one in the state as far as I'm concerned, top to bottom. And we're rebuilding a big powerhouse once again in Scottsdale.
Yep.
Pass is complete. That is to Deshaun Harrison. And depending on the spot, it's a half yard short of the first down. 4:20. Oh, he's moving the sticks. Okay. All right, it is the first down.
It's a first down.
This is
Give
the
it to
chain
'em.
gang move. All right, so ball at the 38-yard line.
They give them half a foot.
Yes, they did. Here come the Birds. Balducci right in the A-gap. Changing the play at the line of scrimmage here. Now the Birds back off defensively. Rubino's fires. Nice catch. Into triple coverage. Wow. On the 40-yard line. Great individual effort. You got to give it up to him. That was a great catch.
That was definitely a good catch.
Carlos Fernandez for a Lobos first down.
There we go. Fernandez is getting better, Jay. It's getting better.
Yes. It's a bien burrito.
Un burrito de frijoles.
Frijoles.
Yes.
Frijoles. Y queso.
See. Gotta have your cheese in there.
Always. 3:30 remaining in the half. Lobos on the move, gashing into the secondary. Wow, 8-9 yard run. Jordan, the ball carrier. And Lobos That offense wanting to get at least one more score on the board here before the halftime.
Bring up second down.
Second and 2 or long 1, depending on the spot. I got second and 2. See if D'Souza, Jace Jorgensen, and Anthony Lucas can stop this offensive drive here. Get some pressure. Valdivinos directing traffic in the backfield. Jordan settling in the slot. We're close to play talk time here. Side slinger is going to be good for another first down. Franz, nice tackle defensive for the Birds, but it looks like another Lobos first down, moving the sticks.
Franz, another sophomore out there.
Jacob's a good ball player, huh?
He's a phenomenal ball player there. He's very football smart. Defensive-wise, he knows how to read the quarterback really well, and he's a great tackler. I coached him in the youth years, and we went to the playoffs with him. He's a phenomenal player.
Now, is he playing? He's playing almost a hybrid for the Birds, right? Kind of almost like an outside backer DB. Is that where he's at?
Yep.
Looks like it. Yep. Right at the middle, Jordan maybe dragged down. Jace Jorgensen dragging him down. Good job. Number 52 getting in the backfield that time as Jordan lays on his number. A little slow to get up as we wind under 2 minutes remaining. So once again, let's keep them out of the end zone here, big man. 1:45, rapidly played first half. Both offenses absolutely in sync here. That one costly turnover that La Jolla had, and the Birds took that down for a touchdown. Big difference in the first half so far.
Let's get another one, Jay. How about that?
Down for a turnover.
How about that?
Anytime. Lots of motion by the offense for the Lobos. Valdivinos rolling, being chased. Jorgensen, ball is thrown to South Tucson. Christian Bauer, 58 defensively, also right in his face. That was launched way out of bounds. The Lobos faithful, including Lobo Joe, wanting a late hit, but there was no late hit there. There's Lobo Joe, man. See if he's got that wolf on his head. Look around at halftime, see if he can spot the man.
Lobo Joe. They were saying that he shows up to the practices, and I mean, he's a really good supporter. That's awesome.
Love that, man. That's loyalty to the team, right?
Yeah, definitely.
That's what it's all about.
How long did they say that he's been here?
I think 18 years, I believe.
Wow, that's awesome. That's great.
I think as long as the school has been open, which I heard was 18 years. Valdivinos dropping lots of time. Fires, has a man. Jordan breaks one tackle. Connor Hickey finally wrapping him up after bouncing off Christian Bauer's initial hit. And Jordan on the ground again. A little slow to get up. He was hit pretty well by Connor Hickey. Clock continues to run. And he's short of the first down by about a yard. 50 seconds remaining. Fourth and 1. And of course, La Jolla is going to go for it here. There's a timeout. Yeah, it's waiting. Crucial play upcoming for them. Cold Beers and Cheeseburgers, another proud meal sponsor for the Chaparral Firebirds football plan.
Man,
Players.
that sounds delicious.
Cold beer. That ham
Sorry
sandwich.
to
That's all right.
interrupt you, man.
What kind of cold beer would you like to have with that cheeseburger, Jolla?
Nice Dos Equis, man.
Dos
It
Equis.
goes with me.
Okay.
I know, right? Any kind.
We go negro
That's
or
right.
negro or amber?
Amber.
Amber, all right. Just the cold cerveza sounds good to me also, man. I'm a little more of a heavy man. I prefer like a
Heineken?
like a kilt lifter or Scottish or something like that.
All right.
An amber ale. But right now, anything sounds pretty good. Cold beer and cheeseburger sounds damn good. We've got one of our sponsors. We'll take it
Yes,
in.
definitely.
Also, the VIG. The VIG is a long-time support meal provider for your birds. And finally, since we're all hungry and talking about food, the Peter Jungle, long-time sponsor and proud meal supporter. They bring those meals into our boys game time. And is much appreciated with 42.9 remaining in the half. And our Birds trying to keep La Jolla off the scoreboard here. A crucial 4th and 1 upcoming.
Here we go. Let's stop them.
It's crunch time for defense. check that line.
I want to see Anthony make a big play, man. Anthony just ripping through, man. This kid is
Anthony Lucas, number
strong.
44. Big number 44, the middle of your screen. Jorgensen up there defensively, D'Souza up there defensively. And 4th and 1. And we're in the gun, not under center. Lots of movement there. That was interesting. He went for it, but wasn't called. Fires has a set play. Not sure it was a first down. It was a great job defensively to see where it's at. There was a flag. The Birds indicating they stopped them. We'll see where the spot is. JJ says it's against them. Ball was caught. Well, the referee's deking us out. We're going to half first down. What are we doing here?
What's going on?
Talk to us. Holding. Chaparral. Okay.
What's that?
Not quite sure. I didn't see that one. So that will give the Lobos a first down with 35.3 remaining in the half. Birds up 28-7 here, trying to close this out strong. Brian Alderman and Connor Hickey linebacking for our Birds. It's a personal foul against the Birds. Down inside the 10, about the
Lobos are in the first down.
9-yard line. First and goal to go for La Jolla.
First down. Looks like
Clock winds.
Let's go! Let's go!
The faithful imploring La Jolla to hurry up as they're down to 30 seconds remaining in the half. Pass is going to be too tall. Pressure off the edge, but did not quite get to Valadinos. Connor Hickey defensively off the edge. Also Cameron D'Souza right there. So 21.6 now remaining. I'm not sure if the scoreboard has the correct timeouts left or not. That shows that they have 2 remaining. I think they've already taken 2.
Yeah, they took 2. They only have 1 left. Should have 1 left.
Valdovinos full backfield. Match protect. Rolls to his right. Fires. And into a quick window. Touchdown! La Jolla! That was a well-thrown ball. Flag on the place. Check it out. See what we got. Hold on to your hankies. What do we have? Well, he threaded that ball right in there.
Oh, holding call.
Looks like it's going to come back. Unsportsmanlike against the Birds.
What is going on here?
So that pass is good at the 14.4 second mark remaining in the second quarter.
Carlos Goches out to attempt pitch.
So a little bit of a deflator going into halftime for our Birds, but I'm sure they will rebound on that. Kick is up, and it is good. So 14.4, our score, Birds 28 and Lobos 14. The good news is for our fans and for everybody out there, the Birds haven't been stopped yet. They've had the ball 4 times and 4 touchdown drives. The opportunity is that offense has got some yardage going for La Jolla, but we're still up by 2 touches, partner, going into the halftime, so it's all good in the hood.
Still good. It's still good. I just think the defense needs to, read that offense a little better. I think there's a couple of picks out there to be, taking over off. We'll see. See how they come back.
Yeah, I got to get. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
I got to give up that last pass from Valdovinos. He threaded that thing in between 2 defenders. Dangerous pass. So he's pretty accurate. But to your point, it appears the Birds are jumping and can see some of the routes. Right. So they've already got 1 pick. We'll see what happens in the second half. Obviously, with 14.4 away from halftime. Again, the camera will stay on. Jay and Joel will be silent for about 20 minutes or so. Come back and join us for the wrap-up of this one. As the Birds hope to get their second win of the season on the board here. Coming to you from air-conditioned comfort of this press box. I'm loving it, man.
It's pretty nice. You can't go wrong. I can definitely feel the nice, fresh air coming through. See what our online viewers are saying.
All right, after the penalty, La Jolla is going to kick off the 50. Could try an onside kick here. Why not? With 14.4, I'd make that the 45-yard line of the Birds. I would certainly try an onside kick. You're already in Shap territory.
Yeah.
There's 10 yards down to 35. It's only 5 yards beyond what a kick out of the end zone will be marked at anyway. So probably have the good hands up front for our boys. And it is. It's going to be hit. But nice job falling on it by number 54, who I don't have in my roster, so sorry about that, folks. I've got Cameron D'Souza at 53 and Andrew Hall at 56. So 54, I apologize to your family and everyone. And thank you for having good hands and quick reactions. 12.8 remaining in our first half. Those high-flying Birds, you know, I don't launch one. I'm gonna have one go route.
Yeah.
What do you think?
There you go. I think so.
I'll give
Why
it a
not?
shot. Give it a shot.
We have the players. We
Yes.
have the arm.
Yes.
Why not? Let's do it.
I'm going to go Capri or Max. I'm going to have a couple goes, and I'm just going to let it fly. We'll see what Coach Barnes dials up here. And Silver launches. They do. Get a man out there. Good defensive coverage. A 10 for Minor. He had beat his defender. 6 seconds left. I'm going to go one
That
more.
was very close. That was
Yes.
very close.
He had him beat, man.
Yeah, we had him beat.
Silver's ball was pretty close.
Yes, it was. That was a nice ball.
Nice air underneath that thing. Give him the opportunity to run underneath that and catch that.
Yep.
We got home to home. Freaking Mesa. Mesa, what are you doing? He's like,
So 6 seconds remaining in the half. And Williams, check it. Silver himself bounced to the outside, slides wisely with 4 ticks remaining in the first half. Make that 0.4 ticks remaining, not 4 seconds. Slides to a Firebirds first down. And Birds are going to take a timeout here. Now they can launch one towards the end zone.
bring it up. First down for Chaparral.
I wonder if they have any kind of a trips or quads package on one side where you absolutely overload it and hit it down. Have you seen that in their playbook? Or are you aware of anything like that? Do you know?
I have no idea, but I'd like to see an Aaron Rodgers Hail Mary.
Yes. That makes 2 of
How
us.
about that, man? Just get back there,
Just
throw
fire
it
it
in
down
the
there.
end zone and see what happens.
Down, down. Silver definitely has the arm to get the ball near the end zone from here.
Oh, yeah,
We have
definitely.
plenty of fast receivers to get it out there. So
Yep.
we'll see what they do.
Plenty.
If they don't score, this will be breaking the offensive streak of every time they have the ball this half, putting points on the board. So it's been quite an offensive output. Jared Williams with 3 touchdown runs, and Silver to Hamilton Capri, a 10-yard touchdown pass, accounting for all the scoring for our boys. And La Jolla, the up-tempo offense, staying right with us. So I would think they're going to have some DBs way back, and La Jolla does. I would put them back further than that, but they're not. They showed Twins right. Silver fires. There's a man out there, Max Minor. Pass is complete, but that's going to be the end of the first half. So at halftime, in a very entertaining first half, our Birds up by a score 28-14. Any last comments before we sign off for halftime, brother?
Nope. I like what I see. We just got to keep that offense going. We got to get our defense stopping them from throwing the ball so many times, maybe a couple more picks. But besides that, it's been a great half, Jay.
All right, Jay and Joel at half. Our Birds up 28-14.
It's right.